Hey everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today I want to be doing a little bit of a guide or sort of like what you should be doing daily every time you log into x-samkok as a new player, as a veteran player, whatever is going to be applying to everybody, right? So just so you don't not miss actually any of the things that are important to keep up to just do every day in this game, right? So let's get into it, right? You just log in, it's a new day, the server reset just happened and well, there's going to be a lot of shiny things of course in this game as always. So what I would always do first is go ahead and claim my rewards, which I just did before I started recording this video, right? Claim my idle rewards, and that's going to be leveling me up at least once most of the times. And right after that, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up all the stages that I have unlocked, right? So I can move on to the next chapter, right? Doing so will, as you see, whenever I finish any of the stages in this chapter, it's going to be increasing the rewards that I get from idling, meaning that whenever I am next going to be quick mining, I am also going to be getting that increased benefit out of having finished these stages, right? So I'm always going to be getting the most out of doing the quick mining, right? So there we go, we finished up what we could do. Next up we need to level up, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just quick mine, right? So this is the first thing that I would always do daily, simply because yeah, you want to be getting the max out of idling, right? So the sooner you level up and the more like you just keep up with the whole system of getting that XP, well, the more you're going to be able to just get in the long run. I'm kind of short out of one more level, right? So that's going to have to be it for that system, right? So next up, it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in your mail, right? Every day, if you're just like participating in some events, arena rankings, your what you call actually the Legion events, they will all expire. A lot of that stuff is just going to be feeding into your mail, so you will be able to collect a lot of just in general resources and such. Then there's going to be a whole bunch of events, as I mentioned. There's going to be a lot of shiny things, so it's always worth to just go through them. It's going to be some login rewards, which in this case they are insane. We're getting a whole ass hero, or whatever you call them, officers actually, that I really need. Usually if we got any events, those are usually going to be different for you and me depending on when you are watching this video. But yes, some of those events are going to be the same for you, some will not be. Nonetheless, the idea is just to go ahead and just run through everything that you can just go ahead and click on claim. Usually just checking out all the shinies will do the trick. Did I get myself all the way up? Yeah, I think I got myself all the way up to BIP 12. I still need to buy the reward after getting there, right? But yeah, there's going to be a lot of daily login rewards. As you can see, I'm just going through all the little shinies. Some of them will just be, you know, claim for free, and then you're not really able to do much with that unless you're putting any more money into it. But nonetheless, it's always worth to just like give it a try. For example, here, there we go, we got one free draw on that, right? So yeah, nothing too insane. I clicked on this one and I couldn't really figure out at first glance what it is. Some of these yeah, it's just setting up the guesses. I'll do that afterwards. Anyway, next up, what you should also be trying to do, there's going to be daily buffs, or rather just rewards to some of these types of gameplay. For example, the tower will always have the daily reward based off of what stage you've reached, right? So every 50 stages is going to be an increase in the daily reward amount. So that's really just that little side of things. There's nothing else to do besides just actually going further. There's also going to be these free claims onto the just logging in, at least for now there is. And also, since we went up one chapter in the campaign, we can also go ahead and claim some more of those rewards. We're gonna be able to also participate in whatever you call these. Actually, I'm not really sure what you actually call this kind of gameplay, but there's going to be some stuff you can do in this little mini game within your city, where you have the campaign. You're gonna click on the granary, that's it. So you're gonna be able to go ahead and visit and help some of your allies. I try to always get this done. It doesn't take like too long. Just go ahead and either click disrupt or aid based off of whether you want to be making a little bit of damage to them. As you can see, there's like a little HP green bar below them, right? So if they have like, they're not max HP, you're gonna be able to go ahead and aid them. And if they are full HP, well, you can just go ahead and disrupt them. And you can always just click refresh to check out somebody else, right? So that gives a little bit of gold and then some other stuff that will always be useful. Then also go ahead and check out whatever you sent out on those missions, right? I always try to keep myself just up to date with all this stuff. You're gonna be able to get some free summons out of that. Not really want to speed up any of that, but usually I just send out anything that is purple or above. So regardless of what the reward is, if it's purple or above, I think it's going to be definitely worth it. Nonetheless, yeah, once I'm out of those items that you used to reroll the adventure refresh tickets, I'm just kind of done with that. So that's pretty much all about it. I also got some extra stuff finished up there, so might as well do that, but this is beyond the point now. We just finished up actually 2 of this. We can just go to the next one even. Yeah, we got some upgrades there which we're gonna be able to claim even more of. There we go. So we got more free summons out of that. Now, let's go ahead and check out the Outskirts, right? So there's always going to be some free sweeps to be doing daily on the Outskirts, right? Whether that is for silver, XP, equipment, or stratagems, as you can see right here. There's also going to be the free attempts up here at the top. So I would always just, of course, go ahead and sweep all the free stuff. Maybe sweep a couple of those that are cheap on gold. You don't have to do those if you don't really want to, or you want to save your gold for something else, but it's always nice. And also make sure to do the free attempt. I did buy the pack that allows you to skip all the ads, so therefore just clicking on that button where you see up here free attempt, right? It's just extra rewards. Otherwise you can always watch the ad for a couple minutes. It's not gonna take too long. Next up, well, there's going to be some of these events which you kind of need to check at least daily. So in this case, I finished up whatever I was doing before, and now I'm able to go ahead and try and rank myself somewhere where I will ascend to the next division, right? So yeah, that's just really, I've kind of just finished this one. I think I can do another challenge, and after this there's going to be some rewards I can go ahead and claim, but really it just comes down to whatever the event of the day is going to be. For example, the Battle of the Red Cliffs, you can do this every 2 days. So if you've already did it yesterday, you're gonna have to wait 1 full day. Doesn't take too long to do as well. Then this one, there's also going to be some daily rewards to claim, so just go ahead. What you actually call these, the attack and siege, right? So you might not be able to beat an extra level, but just going in there and grabbing the daily reward is going to definitely be worth it. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff to do on your legion. A lot of that's going to be just to upgrade, you know, your legion, what you call them, actually the relics and such. I'm not sure still if you do need to, like, you're gonna be losing progress when you switch legions, because I am myself going to be switching legions. So when that happens, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be losing any progress, but nonetheless you will have your rituals, which I'm not gonna be doing yet because I'm gonna be switching legions in a moment. But you just go ahead and use a bunch of your gold, or just use the free tries. It's going to be getting you the upgrade items for the relics, as well as just allowing you to get yourself those chests, which will have more upgrade items for the relics. You might have the Legion Haggle available, which is going to be basically like a pack, which once you haggle enough out of it, you can just buy it very cheaply. Even I actually got gold out of buying it. I don't know if that was a bug. Nonetheless, that's something that happens every couple of days. You also have your boss, which you will be able to defeat and go to higher stages together with the rest of your Legion. You're going to be able to get more rewards to upgrade the Legion relics out of that. And then there might be some events going on, for example the Legion transport. All of those stuff really just gives you the Legion upgrade items. Some of this is a little bit more fun than the other options. Nonetheless, yeah, it really all just comes down to going ahead into here. Actually here you do have the conquest system where you also get a little bit of that PvP bonus, but yeah, it really all just comes down to being able to upgrade the relics. So logging in and doing all this stuff daily, also collecting the development tasks and all that is like a bit of a daily quest kind of system as well. It's gonna be allowing you to progress to the Legion relics, which does give a lot of power, but I want to test out as well if once you quit your Legion and join another one, if anything's going to happen to that system, you're gonna have a bit of a setback or not. Now, after you collected all your rewards daily, usually just the resources and such, you might have a lot of resources to craft. So of course that doesn't really come together with the daily activities, but it's always that I would something or always just go ahead and get myself into any proper upgrades that I could get out of all these things. For example, we got an event going on here with the stratagems. I think it's a new shop system that just came out recently. So nonetheless, yeah, you can go ahead and just participate in all the avenues that might get you a little bit of extra power. Also upgrade your, what you call it, the officers. Just put a little bit of levels into them. Of course, it's going to be a little bit slow. I don't know why this panel is so slow every time you click a level up, but nonetheless, after AFKing for so long, we got a little bit of that XP. So of course, using it onto our officers, it's going to be a little bit of an upgrade, right? So I always try to go ahead and do that. And finally, just going ahead and checking out the shop. There's things that you might really just want to be buying daily. For example, I always buy these, one of those famed orders, just the summoning items. I always try to buy those when they are so cheap. I kind of always want to buy some of these, but I'm not really too sure. It's a lot of gold. And then just check it if anything that you did is kind of resetting. You might want to check out, for example, your stratagem shop. There's always very good, just nice options just to check the free refreshes if you are missing anything. Getting it from there is always nice, and everything else is kind of a little bit less arbitrary, right? It's not going to be resetting daily, so you're not really going to have too many things to find out that are going to be new right there. I'm not sure what the feed section right there is going to be, but I always also try to go through all these little systems here. So for example, doing those thumbs up daily just for the sake of it, getting these rewards out of that, right? So just going ahead and clicking on claim and getting some stuff as people have gotten to higher stages in the game or whatever, you know the drill. Also sending and claiming all the hearts, you know the drill. With all these games, is going to be a system where whenever you just have friends, you're going to be able to send them stuff and they're going to be able to send you stuff over. I am also in what you call an oath, so there's also going to be a little bit of a daily quest system over here, which is going to allow you to in turn earn some hearts, which you can use to do some summons, as well as open some chests, which will give you some even extra summons from the normal kind of version, right? So yep, that's also something that I always do. Then over here, you're gonna be able to use the Legion chat to ask a way for people to help you out of your Legion, and that's going to allow you to get some extra what you call shards to get whatever you want out of any of the factions, as well as some of the resources. Again, I'm gonna be not doing this just yet because I'm gonna be switching Legions right now. And yeah, nonetheless, I think that's pretty much it. There's going to be, of course, all the daily tasks. As you are going to be doing everything that I told you, you're pretty much going to always be fulfilling this. I tried to check out some of this stuff. In fact, this is new. Whatever the pass is, I didn't see it before. But yeah, there will be some achievements, some more stuff that you have probably going to be just randomly doing along the way. The arena, of course, is also reset, so you can go ahead and do your daily tries over here. But nonetheless, there's nothing else to claim over there just as a login reward. I don't think I missed out anything. And of course, once you got all those summons that you just got, well, might as well just go ahead and use them up, right? So, yep, that's pretty much all I have for you today, guys. I don't think I missed out anything on the daily chores. It's actually a game where it's very easy to just run out of things to do. In fact, you probably ran out of things to do after you first played for like maybe 2 hours when you first download a game. Usually there's going to be a lot of content to just keep yourself running for a little while when you first log into the game. But yeah, after a couple days, the daily chore system is going to be just so much quicker, and you're pretty much going to end up having almost nothing to do in the game unless you're spending any money and getting more possible upgrades. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Now, before you go, please go ahead and check out Apptoide. So if you don't know what Apptoide is, let me just go ahead and talk a little bit about that, right? So Apptoide is basically just like Google Play. You download apps from Apptoide. For example, you can download x-samkok from Apptoide and play it normally just like if you were playing it on downloaded from Google Play, for example. But instead of just like maybe making payments normally, when you play through Aptoide, you're going to be able to earn massive cashbacks that can go from extra 10% of however much money you're spending all the way up to extra 35%, right? So for example, if I was going to be buying this pack right here, you could see that I was going to be earning about 50 cents based off of the value of what this pack consists of, right? So if I had a bigger bonus, I would be able to earn even more money. So that's pretty much all there is to it. You buy with your regular money, you get the bonuses, and once you have enough of the bonuses, you're going to be able to use them up to make the purchase for you without actually using your real money. So you can increase that bonus by doing things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down there in the description as well as down below under my camera. And then you gotta go ahead and also get yourself the Appcoins wallet, which is a separate app. There's going to be a guide down there in the description, just letting you know how to set the whole thing up. It's going to be taking no more than 5 to 10 minutes. So you're gonna be able to ready to go play x-samkok through Aptoide, ready from where you left it, right? You do not lose any progress if you sync your account to Google Play, for example, or Facebook. And therefore, once you do follow that guide, you will also see how you can download the Appcoins wallet, which you also do need to do. in order to get those bonuses. And here you can see how much bonus you currently have accumulated. You can also see your purchase history, and you're gonna also be able to see here where you can input my promo code right there. If you do so, you're gonna be helping me out, as well as getting that extra bonus of a flat 5% from the get-go forever. So here you will also be able to see a little bit of a progress system or progress bar, indicating you how much more you need to be spending in order to unlock higher amounts of bonuses. And you will also be able to see any active events going on within the AppCoins wallet, which will in turn allow you to earn an even bigger bonus in those games in particular for a limited time, right? So it's going to be like extra 10 or 5 to 10%. That's the margin of extra percent you get out of these short time events. Anyways, that's pretty much all I had to talk about today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know any questions you might have down below in the comment section. If you got anything to say or any questions about how to set up Apptoid, also feel free to drop it down below in the comment section. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I'll be back with some more. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. See ya.